Useful instructional videos from the Figaro shop.
Here we're going to show you how to check the brakes on your Figaro, the fronts and the rears. We'll start here with the rears. Make sure the car's jacked up and is in a safe position. The wheel needs to be off the floor. You can see here we're starting by undoing the nuts and removing the wheel. Secondly, you need to remove the drum. A good tip, if it won't come off, as you can see here, is tapping it with a hammer. The handbrake must be off to get the drum removed. There's two main things to inspect. Firstly, the shoes, as you can see here. You need to make sure that they haven't completely worn down to the metal, and also that they're even wear on both the front and rear shoe. Secondly, check the cylinder. Figaros are prone to this. You can see here that you need to pull the rubber back on the cylinder and make sure that it's dry underneath and there's no brake fluid starting to leak. These brakes are all okay. Secondly, we're going to check the front brakes. This is the front, you can see here, with the car again safely jacked up with the wheel off the ground. As with the rear, remove the wheel. Once it's out the way, you've got two parts to check. Firstly, the disc. This is a new disc with no wear. But on the discs on the car, you'll be needing to check whether they've got any type of lip on them, major build-up of rust, or that they've become thin from long-term braking. Following that, it's good to remove the caliper so that you can clearly check the pads and also check that the caliper's moving. As the pads wear down, the caliper should self-adjust. When they seize up, it badly affects braking. You can see here you need to remove the two bolts that go through the caliper. They're 14mm bolts, one at the top and one at the bottom. Once you've taken those out, you need to remove the caliper. It might be quite stiff to get off. Once it's off, the most important thing is to check these sliders. You can see here that the two tubes need to move backwards and forwards. As they move, they'll self-adjust. Figaros are really prone to these seizing up. If they are, you need to remove them from the rubbers. They just pull out and then clean them up until they slide easily. Once this is off, you can also see here how you can check the pads. These pads are brand new, as you can see. If they're unevenly worn or they're low, then they need to be changed before you put the caliper back on.
Useful instructional videos from the Figaro shop.